Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is Adventures with Plastic Crack, and this is mini notes, and we are doing part 10 of 15 of Perfume Pretty Barbie and things related to her. So this is the top of the brochure for 1988 showing the Perfume Pretty stuff again. And I'm showing this because the dolls all come with stuff that's designed for the child to use, which is technically merch. And when I make my list of merch that exists for 1988, those will be included in it. So I'm just going to go through them really quickly, and then I'll get to the stuff that's not listed anywhere else. So we're going to be glossing over the dolls, over the jewelry for 2, over the gifts and the bath set for 2, and then we're going to be looking at a couple of other things that are not yet covered. So let's get through these and on to the new stuff. Alright, so here's this booklet that comes with the dolls again, so we see the jewelry and the gifts for 2. So a Barbie comes with perfume for the child to share with the doll. And the child can also use that pick comb. Right, so that's why Barbie is showing up in merchandise, and we just see Canadian Barbie and a different version of Canadian Barbie and Ken. I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, and then Whitney. Oh, Ken is coming with a packet of scented note paper, and since Ken is plastic, he cannot actually write on the paper, so that is for the child to use. And then Whitney has that locket that the child can wear, and the ribbon for them to wear it, and the perfume that they can put on themselves. So that's why Whitney is listed in with the merchandise. And then European Barbie in a couple of different versions, again, perfume and comb. European Ken in a couple of different variations because he's coming with that note paper. And the scratch and sniff bottle, which, you know, doesn't really do anything until you scratch it and sniff it. So that's sort of an activity for the child as well. So Whitney again with that locket and the perfume that comes in it. And then in Japan, we have Barbie with perfume and a comb that the child can also share. And in Mexico, Barbie, perfume, and comb. And Ken with the paper. And Whitney with the locket and solid fragrance. Same thing in Spain, Barbie with the comb and perfume, Ken with the paper, and Laura. So say that Europe was Princess Laura and not Whitney. And then in Mexico we have, and Spain we have Laura. So not Whitney, but Laura with the locket. So then in the United States we have Black Ken with the paper, and White Ken with the paper, and then Black Barbie with perfume and a comb in a couple of different versions. And then White Barbie with the perfume and the comb in about 4 different versions that I was able to find. And then Whitney, again with that locket and solid perfume in a few different versions as well. So we have this styling head, and I put that with merchandise too because the comb and brush and mirror that come with this, the child can use for themselves, and the perfume that comes with it. And I'm pretty sure that the child can wear that necklace, and if not, they can use the hair bow and the curlers as well. So they can share Barbie's hair accessories. There's a couple different versions of the styling center, mostly just differences in the packaging and the box or the color of the items that come with it, but it's the same general idea. So we have the perfume and the other crap that comes with it, mirror and brush and comb, and that's the same brush and comb in this set here that is in the play set that the child can play with. So in Brazil in 1989, we've got these their own versions of the Perfume Pretty line, which will have the same accessories that the child can use. This prototype doll is shown with a pink locket, so I'm not sure if that was a custom thing that somebody made or if it actually came with the prototype. But possibly there exists a pink locket with solid perfume somewhere. And then we see Barbie Sonho de Perfume with the perfume and that pick comb again, and Ken with the scratch and sniff bottle and the paper. Ken present para Barbie, and then Leo Lasso de Perfume with the locket and solid perfume. And the accessories again are things that Barbie and the child can share. So we've got the soap and the perfume, the soap and the scented powder and the shampoo and this mitt and basket for the child to use from the beauty bath set for 2. And then the gifts for 2, we're looking at perfume and satchel, powder and a little mitt. We have a barrette and lotion. We have shampoo and a comb. We have a sponge and liquid soap, and then we have a mirror and a lip gloss for the child to use in these sets. And then the packaging is just a little different from Europe and the United States. But we're still looking at European stuff, so we've got the jewelry in Europe, which just has a solid perfume for the child to use. In this gold set, it's on a ring. It's that big chunk on the right side. And in the magenta set, it's a locket, which is going to be in that center top area there with a string. In the mint green set here, it's a bracelet, and we can see that this thing opening up here in that photo. And the pink set is also a bracelet piece that opens with solid perfume. This purple set has a ring that opens with the perfume for the child. And the turquoise set is also a locket for the child to open. So in the beauty bath set in the United States, it's the same, it's just the writing is different. So we just have another view of the soap and shampoo and powder and mitt and basket. Another view of the packaging and a close-up, and get some texture on that mitt there. So the gifts for 2 in the United States packaged a little differently. They also come with that pick comb, so now we have a third thing for the child to use, and also this small bottle, which is probably scratch and sniff because it looks like the one that Ken has. Pick comb again. We have a barrette here with the body lotion. And again, the pick comb here with the sponge and the soap for the kid to use. Just a close-up of that. And the other items that were not found individually, this powder and different kind of mitt, the comb and shampoo, and the mirror and lip gloss. So the jewelry in America is the same, it's just got the different writing on it. So we see this gold set with a ring, and a close-up there, and the magenta set with that locket, and the mint green set with a bracelet for the child, folded up down there in the bottom of the package, and the pink set, which is the same as the mint set, also with a bracelet, and the purple set that has a ring. So when these are sold, they're not assembled, and you have to slide that perfume chunk onto the ring band. And there's the turquoise set with the locket. So as I was saying a few minutes ago, this brush and comb that comes with the beauty salon is the same as in that styling head. And you can see that in the picture down in the bottom left corner. So this is the Canadian box. And okay, so the United States box here We have the same box, we have the same girl down there in the bottom brushing her hair, sort of a bluish tint, and we've got this big honkin' curved collar on her dress there, and this sort of straightish looking hair to her chin in profile. And there's a second edition box, a different variation box in the United States, where we have this girl with curly hair who's facing forward wearing pink. Same comb and brush, we just, for some reason, they changed the picture of the girl. So otherwise, the accessories and everything are the same. But the reason that we're looking at these play sets is because we've got that brush and comb there for the kid to play with. And again, those are the ones that, same as the ones in the styling center to use on the styling head. So we have for actual merch that doesn't come with stuff for Barbie. Also, we've got this golden coloring book. It says a big coloring book, so we got some business going on here. So Perfume Pretty Barbie coloring book by Golden is number 1205. And I don't have any images of the pictures inside it, I just have the cover, which is what you'll usually see when these are up for sale online, because that's where most of these pictures come from that I get. I don't know if I had this coloring book or not. I'm pretty sure I had like a Barbie and the Rockers coloring book or probably a Jewel Secrets Barbie coloring book, but I don't know if I had this one. So then after that, we have another thing. And Golden also made a paper doll, so we have number 1500. So I have these, somebody scanned all the pages here. So we have Barbie and Ken and Whitney color-coded in their undies, and this is that style of paper doll from the late 80s where their hair would be sort of like floating out to one side so you could use the tabs over their shoulders without having a hole in the middle of it. So on Whitney's page, to fill up the space, they've got 2 cardboard bracelets based on the jewelry for the kid. And then on the back cover, there's a punch-out necklace, like Barbie's necklace. So these are all going to be light board, and then the outfits are going to be on a thinner paper, typically. So on the first page, it's Barbie's original dress, either in its shortened form or its floor-length form. We have a variation of Ken's outfit that's like black and white instead of gray and silver. The second page is the peach fashion drawn as pink, that mint fashion looking more blue than green, and then the yellow fashion. The third page here, actually it's like the third page of the outfits is Ken's suit in its normal colors, although the lapels here are shown white and normally on the doll they're gray, but the rest of it's the same as the doll. And then Barbie's white and pink fashion, and Barbie's magenta or fuchsia fashion, but here it's more of a brick red color, that suit. The last page of the fashions is a non-existent version of Ken's suit with blue and white instead of the gray and silver. And Barbie's lilac fashion, although here, or lavender, here it's drawn like the, what was it called? Dazzling Pretty Barbie in the Philippines, where it's hiked up to the waist instead of being dropped down off of a miniskirt. And then Whitney's dress here is shown as white instead of blue. So that's what's going on with the paper dolls. And so here's a close-up of the cover, even though it's kind of blurry. And close-up of Barbie and Ken. And these fashions have been cut out, and they've been rearranged. So we see this lilac fashion, the peach fashion drawn as pink, and then Barbie's dress in the shortened position. And here's 2 different versions of Ken. Again, that blue version that's their own invention, and the regular one. with white lapels instead of gray, the yellow and the pink fashion, and then the back. So there, I don't have close-ups of a couple of the things, but considering that usually when you see these things, you only see the front of them, that's nice to have all of it. I think I might have had that paper doll book. If I didn't have this, the Perfume Pretty paper dolls, I definitely had like a wedding Barbie one. I know I had Barbie paper dolls though. I feel like I had that Perfume Pretty one though, but I'm not sure. I know I had two different Hot Looks paper dolls of like two different sets of the exact same one, and I had Lady Lovely Locks paper dolls, but I don't remember if I had those Perfume Pretty ones or not. Another loud vehicle. So I've included also in the merchandise here these 1990 and 1991 Barbie trading cards because they have the Perfume Pretty stuff on them. And this is the only other merchandise I could find. I couldn't find any figurines or soaps or McDonald's versions or ornaments or anything. So we have these Barbie trading cards, and this is from the 1990 series. It says first edition on it. So we have number 230, this lilac fashion, lavender, whatever. And number 231, first edition cards, the mint fashion. Number 232, the yellow fashion. Number 233, this fuchsia fashion, but here I think they called it, yeah, they did call it magenta here. So that fashion. So card number 233, fashion number 4622. So card number 234, we have this pink fashion, although the spandex part is white. And we have number 246, white Barbie. Card number 246. So this card looks like it matches the 1990s set. This is black Barbie, and I could not find a listing with that showed the back of the card, so I'm not sure what number this is. And then we have a deluxe first edition. So from a different pack of cards, also 1990, we have number 311, Barbie in the peach fashion here. So in 1991, they had more Barbie trading cards, but there were some that were released in Canada under this Action brand, which is, it says, Action is a registered trademark of Panini Canada Limited, printed in Canada. These cards have the same photos on them, but as you can see, they have this like really like eyeball searing graphic next to them, and then the back is slightly different but has a similar setup. So this doesn't have any like pack groupings or anything, they're just numbered. So this is card number 148 of the Canadian series. And it really throws me off because the way they've got 1988 written here, this font, it makes it look like it says 86 to me, and it was driving me nuts when I was working on these. So 148 is this fuchsia / magenta suit again. 149 is black Barbie. 152 is this lilac fashion, or lavender, depending on how you want to describe it. And 157 is the peach fashion. 160 is the white and pink fashion. And in the United States, we have 1991 series. We have number 100 with Barbie and Ken on it. We have number 247 with the pink and the yellow fashions. Number 265 with a close-up of Barbie. And that is it for the trading cards that I could find. So that's all that I found for merchandise. Most of it overlaps with the other stuff, but you can see that basically everything else that doesn't already come with stuff is just paper. right? Cards, coloring books, paper dolls. So that's what we have for merchandise for Perfume Pretty Barbie. And we will be back then with part 11, which is going to be looking at styling heads that are similar to the Perfume Pretty Barbie styling head. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.